everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. How are you today? So this is a batching video. I did 2 yarn stores yesterday. Well, 2 days ago now from when you're seeing this. It was a beautiful day. The weather was great. And we're still in Mississippi, the New Albany, Mississippi. But we had to go into Tennessee to go to the yarn stores. So we did that. And I hope you enjoyed the video yesterday from the other yarn store. And we have a new yarn store today. The Sewing House is where we went. We Googled local yarn stores. And when you do that, a lot of times you'll get, I'm finding fabric stores, any type of crafting store. Really, you'll get not like woodworking necessarily, but needlepoint and some quilting, sewing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a yarn store because they overlap. So we went to one place, and it was an embroidery shop. It's like needles on the ready kind of thing, or I don't remember the name of it. But we went there, and it was an embroidery shop, and it was a real nice shop. But they had no yarn. None. They carried no yarn, only embroidery floss and patterns, and it was a cute little store. But she told me, the woman in there said, go to the Sewing House. There were 2 in the area, one a few miles away and one like the bigger store was an hour away, the opposite direction of coming home. So we went to the smaller store, and I will show you the card that I got their card. And I talked with Sarah, who, as you'll see in the video, pretty much did my whole video. She was wonderful. She just talked about all their beautiful yarns. They had a wall of yarns and a wall of notions. So after you hear Sarah talk about all their beautiful yarns, I'll show you what I bought. Because I did buy stuff. They do have an online presence. They do gift cards, gift certificates. If you wanted to buy something for someone, they do have an online shop. And they, in this store, do not hold classes, but they're moving. And she talks about that a little bit. And when they move, they will be having classes as well. In the store, they have a bunch of sewing machines set up because mostly it's a fabric shop first. I mean, it's called the Sewing House, so, but they have a bunch of sewing machines set up, and I thought, but I don't know why they can't hold classes there for sewing, but they don't, and that's, they will, she said, and that's fine. So maybe those are just display models, but I really wanted to see some of them work, but because they, I know sewing machines can do some really cool stuff. My mom had 3 sewing machines when she passed away, like upgrades and they were mostly all given to her. I think she only bought one of them. I kept 2 of them, and the one I don't know how to use. So at some point, it's got a serger. I can't remember quite what that is, but at some point, I'm going to be going to some sewing classes to figure out what this machine is and how to use it. But they're in storage right now, so I'm not sewing in the camper. I don't sew well enough to want to try to even attempt that. And I've got enough going on with my yarn, right? So anyway, watch the video with Sarah and myself, and I'll be back. So it's Stitchers Inc. That was an embroidery store, and they told me to come here to the Sewing House, that they have yarn in here. I see some on the back wall. So let's go check it out. Let me see if it'll let me film, and I can show you what they have. So I came into the Sewing House. Here is their card, and I'll show you the back with all the other information. And they do have sewing stuff, But they also have some yarn, and they teach crochet and knitting. And your name is
Sarah.
Sarah is here, and she's going to show us some stuff.
This is really, I wish you could be here to touch this. This is called from Camellia Fibers. It's a the dyeing is done in Davidson County, which is the county where Nashville, our capital, is, and it is super soft. This one has got alpaca, silk, and cashmere.
Oh,
you can imagine how.
Yep. One second.
Wonderful it will
We're
feel.
going to give that a test. I just want to there. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, this is gorgeous. Here, let me put the stats up on here so they can see. And then we don't have to talk about it.
Yes.
Look at
So
all the
this is
pretty
really
colors that
luxurious.
comes in.
Yes, and they have, this one is alpaca, silk, and cashmere. This one is merino, silk, and yak. And then this is the fingering with alpaca, silk, and cashmere. And it is just luxurious. And
It is.
This little shawl was crocheted out of it. And we're about to have a class on this.
Oh, really?
This
What
shawl.
stitch is that?
I don't know. I don't crochet.
Oh, well, there you
well,
go.
I can, but not very well. But we have
really
a crochet
pretty.
guru who teaches this.
That is
And
gorgeous.
we're about to have that class.
That's so nice.
And then we have these over here also equally soft. Eco Puna. This one's baby alpaca.
Oh.
All of them are. And they are super soft. This is just, feels great.
Oh, very nice.
And for babies, a lot of people like this Ella Ray. It is called Cashmerino Sport, and it's very soft. It's got merino and acrylic and cashmere, and it comes in some cute little baby colors.
Oh, it
and
sure
neutrals,
does.
Neutrals, because a lot of people like the neutral baby rooms these
Yeah,
days.
they sure do.
Yes. And then we've got our Noro.
Oh, look at
We've
this.
got Silk Garden.
This is so pretty. Look at those colors.
Yes, and here's some other ones that are just equally gorgeous.
Oh, yes. Look at how pretty that is.
And we have these large skeins of Ito, Noro Ito, and they're just colorful and beautiful.
They are gorgeous.
And
Oh,
then,
this is real pretty. This shawl.
yes, we got this little. This is a scarf that they're taking a class right now to learn how to knit.
Oh, that's
So
real
they're going
pretty.
to learn how to knit this scarf.
I'm not much of a knitter, but I have knitted.
Yes, and then down here we've got Knitting for Olive. They have worsted weights, then a much smaller weight, and then there's mohair that match exactly, so you can match them up. So you can make a little fuzzy
How
thing.
cute is that?
Yes.
That is very creative.
Then we've got
And it's soft.
yes, that one's. These are not quite as soft, but they kind of cling real well, so they're good for color work. And then these are our swanky soft. Our other store has the swanky DK right now, but it is super soft and luscious. And then we have these. We have Sweet Georgia, and we have these lovely silk mist mohair and silk.
For spinning?
Yes, well, for anything, knitting together with something else. Somebody came in and knit a whole, I think they knitted it, a whole scarf out of it. It
Really?
was really pretty, yes. I think they had this color.
So
And then we
pretty.
have all our Sweet Georges. We have superwash worsted, DK, sock, and then this is mohair silk, and on the bottom is blue face Leicester silk, and that's fine for socks. And we have your basic colors, Morocco Ultra Wool. And up here we have some cottons. We have Juniper Moon Farm Cumulus.
Oh, that's real pretty.
In these colors and also in these cakes.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And we have Hedgehog Fibers, which is very popular. When we first got it, people came running in to get it. And we have it also in mini skeins. Aren't they adorable?
They are.
And so
One
you
of my
can-
good friends, that's her favorite, is the mini skeins.
You can get your mini skeins and make it really colorful.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Look at this.
Yes.
This
and
was catching me
when
as
you
I walked.
first
Yeah, oh,
walked in.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
so.
this is the kid silk lace, and it is
Wow.
made. It's mohair and silk.
That
very
would,
soft.
Yeah, it is very soft. It would be, I think, hard to, like, there's such a big halo on it.
It
But look
is.
at how pretty the colors are. So vibrant. Like, look at that blue. Just
And then down here we've got some. These are a little ahead of their season, but these are more summer weights. These are called summer solstice prints. They're linen, cotton, and a little polyester. And then these are called Zoe, and they're linen and cotton. So they'll be great for summer.
yeah.
And look at these beautiful colors. Get down here and look at those color palettes, because they're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous. So pretty. Oh, and here's with minis attached.
Yes, these come with
Coordinating
yeah,
minis.
and you can put a few stripes or make your a blue heel. I mean a green heel or whatever. We just got these in. These are some lightweight looking LOA, Marmel, real pretty colorways. And let's see, they are cotton and acrylic. Very nice and soft, and I think it would drape real well.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
So we have those. And some more mini skeins, groups of mini skeins from Holly Fibers, Holly Dye Works. And some Pima cotton, some Barocco Pima cotton for some really soft cotton.
That is, I love Barocco soft cottons.
And then around the corner is our Malabrigo. We have all the worsted on top. These two rows are Rios, which is one of the best-selling yarns in the country. And then we have the fat stuff down here for a quick project, the Rasta. And on the bottom we have a whole selection of Queensland coastal cotton. This is excellent for crocheting. And we have we've got some samples over here of some little different sizes of
that's
of
nice.
market bags that were made from those cottons.
These are nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and I
this
love
is
the
what we
bags.
got. Mhm.
And then you got notions.
Yes, we have all kinds of notions. We have crochet hooks, knitting needles, really cute stitch markers.
So
Everything you
nice.
want.
Everything.
And this is my favorite. This is more for the knitters. Is usually when you want to have a stitch gauge to tell what size of needle you're working with if it's not marked.
Mm-hmm.
It's a round. It's a rectangular metal thing, and it's just not nice to have in your bag. But these are cuter because they each have a size. So if you think you can put your needle through and find the one that matches, and then you can look on there and it'll tell you what size your needle is.
Oh, that's really nice.
It's not all needles are marked. I think the new ones are, but some of the older ones aren't. And it's just pretty.
It is pretty.
It's very cute. So
All kinds of notions.
really
and-
good gift for a knitter.
It is.
So there we are. We've been open here since September, and we have a much bigger store that's out in the suburbs, and we're gonna move this fall, coming up fall, to a bigger place where we'll have a classroom and can do more and carry more. We're very excited about it.
I bet. I would be too. It's so nice. Bags, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So nice.
Notion carriers.
So pretty. Needles,
This is
everything
a
you
little-
need.
This is cute. This is a little belt you can put around your skein to keep it together.
Oh,
And,
that's interesting.
These are interesting too. These are called mini clips. They're called knit clips, but you could use them to crochet. And it's where you can mark a place where you want to mark, or you can clip a whole side together one stitch at a time, which would make it a lot easier to sew up
Join.
things to finish.
To join, yeah.
Mhm. I've never seen those till I came to work here.
I have sewing ones that people use, like little tiny, clothespins,
Right.
that are like, that big. I have some of those that I hold things together with. It's really awesome.
And our business is called the Sewing House, but the yarn division is called Delta Fiber Arts, FIBRE.
Oh,
It's a difference. And so you can find us there.
all right. And I got your card and I
Right.
videotaped
And
that.
You
So
can order online.
that's what I was just going to
and
ask.
You can have it sent either shipped to you or sent to either shop to pick up. Or
Very
we
good.
have a shop in Tupelo as well, Mississippi.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We're staying not too far from Tupelo. I might have to stop in there.
They don't have yarn; they just
Oh.
have sewing.
Oh, well, then, I can't sew.
No. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to look around for a little.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the tour. And now I have to see what I like. cute store, right? I really liked it. The people in there were very nice and helpful. And do you want to see what I bought, you guys? I am so excited to show you this. I'm so excited that I was able to get this because this is something different. They had some really beautiful yarns there. But what I got is, look at this, Queensland's cotton. Like, I see my friends in the UK and Australia talk about Queensland yarns. And I asked her if this is the yarn that comes from there. And she's, you know, I asked Sarah, is this the Queensland's cotton that you hear about them talking about? You know, the Queensland yarns that you hear about them talking from Australia and UK. And she said she believes it is the same. So that's pretty exciting for me to get my hands on some of this yarn. So, of course, I bought cotton because, you know, allergic to wool. So it's 100% cotton. It's a 4-weight at Ecotech standards. This color is called Azure. Let's see. I'm trying to see the... it's 3.52 ounces, 100 grams, 185 yards, 170 meters. It's soft. You know, it's not as soft as like sugar wheel cotton. I don't think. Oh, it's close though. It's a 4-weight where sugar wheel is a 3-weight. Like sugar wheel, I think, is one of the softest cottons. Like just that most people would recognize the texture or whatever to compare this to. It's definitely not kitchen cotton. Way softer than that. I bought 2 of this color. I don't know why I'm buying in 3s, but I did buy. I had a. Let's see. That's 185 yards. I did have, I guess, a thing yesterday when I was yarn shopping because I bought this color too. And that blue matches. They did not have, I really wanted to match this purpley kind of color. And they did not have it in that color. And they did not have the bright yellow, which I would have really loved to have matched the bright yellow. But they had this blue that matched that blue. And see, I tried to stay away from the purple, even though this pinky purple color would have been my top choice. Or look, they have this really, well, I guess it's black. It's just turning to the black. So I bought this variegated, which only has, oh no, 185 yards, just like the other. Yeah, so the variegated doesn't give you less yarn. So anyway, I pulled the blue out of the variegated colors to match that with, and like, I think that looks good. What do you think? You see more blue in it this way. Maybe I won't use them together. I don't know, but that was the plan. I was trying to pull colors from the variegation, and that's the only one that matched like pretty much perfectly. So that's what I bought. Again, not sure what I'll make with it. It's not, yeah, it's thicker, and it could also make a lacy top in the same kind of, you know, or shrug or whatever, like I talked about yesterday, bolero or whatever. It's not like kitchen cotton. Definitely not kitchen cotton. I mean, you could make that kind of thing out of it. These were, I think, $6 or $7 a skein. Let's see. This one is called Ocean Mist, I believe. Oh, this is Mermaid Beach. And this one was $6.80. And these two each were $7. So I don't know why. I don't know why the variegated one was a little bit less expensive. This is This is Queensland Cotton Coastal Cotton Ocean Mist. But these are just coastal cotton, not ocean mist. I don't know. They it's still 100% cotton, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, everything's the same. I don't know, but those are the colors I got, and I'm real happy with them. And again, not quite sure what I'm going to make out of them. And it's probably a good thing. I have to crochet faster, get rid of some of this yarn, because now I'm replacing yarn I haven't used yet, and I don't have space for that here. So it's probably good that there weren't any more stores near me at this time. And God only knows what kind of damage we're going to do at the Fiber Festival at the end of the month. Not much damage, because honestly, there's not a lot of space for that. I'm living in a 28-foot camper. So that is the 2 yarn stores that we visited this week. They were all on the same day, but like I said, I wanted to give each store their own video. And this was the Sewing House. And as I said, they have more than one store. They do have an online presence. You can get gift cards from them. You can order, you know, on their website or whatever if you're not from Tennessee. Or close to them in Tennessee in either of their stores. So I hope that if you watch this video, you pop over and visit their website. Maybe make a purchase. Definitely see all the beautiful yarns that they have. That's one thing about local yarn stores. They tend to use different dyers. Like the Barocco, a lot of stores I've seen will have the Barocco wools, but then they have their own like local or more local dyers, which is kind of cool. And it makes me really jealous that I can't work with wool, because they had some gorgeous yarns in that store. Both stores, actually, just gorgeous, gorgeous yarns. And it's always fun to check them out. So I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know what the next video will bring, because I'm not really quite sure what's going on yet. Roy and I are going to do some trip planning from after the Fiber Festival to where we're going to go next. And I will keep you posted on that. So please enjoy the videos. Have a great rest of your day. You know, like, subscribe, all those things that YouTube likes. It really helps out my channel. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.